With Russia's invasion of Ukraine faltering, Moscow has sought assistance from an unexpected source, Iran. Russian soldiers in Ukraine are using Iranian-made Kamikaze drones, which have already damaged valuable Ukrainian artillery near Kharkiv, where Kyiv conducted a successful counterattack, driving Russian troops back. Some experts think that the spread of cheap and light killer drones will change ground combat as much as the machine gun did. And it may provide Moscow a big boost in Ukraine. According to Kyiv Regional Military Administration head, Kuleba, said on Telegram, 6 suicide drones exploded overnight in Bila Tserkva, about 50 miles south of Ukraine's capital city. One person was injured and infrastructure was damaged. Kuleba identified the drones used in the strike on Wednesday as a Shahed 136, a type of loitering munition, with a range of approximately 1,250 miles. Oleksiy Krasov, a Ukrainian politician, said, Iran has supplied Russia with a large number of drones, some of them are weapons capable, and the deployment in Ukraine highlights Tehran's well-established and rapidly expanding UAV program. Iran began investing in a drone program in the 1980s, when it was in the height of its conflict with Iraq. And after 40 years, Iran's drone technology is the best in the Gulf region. Tehran's UAV program now has a global footprint. A report from the Royal United Services Institute showed that Tehran makes at least 5 different types of drones, namely Shahed, Fotros, Ababal, Sayqh, and Mahaja. Iran has already sold drones to Venezuela and Ethiopia, as well as militias and proxies in Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Yemen. The expert concluded that the restrictions against Iran's military exports had previously served as a deterrent, which meant that Iran did not mass-produce drones. But in the last 5 years, that has transformed. Iran, like Turkey, has become a major player in the world of drones. Unlike jets and tanks, drones are easier for smaller countries to produce and purchase. So what are the Iran-made Kamikaze drones, and why have they become a cause of concern for Ukraine? Iran's Kamikaze drones are small and fly low. They are made to attack ground targets. These unmanned aircraft, with delta-shaped wings, usually fly in pairs and crash into their targets. These suicide drones' ability to carry warheads ranges from 5 to 30 kilograms. However, these Iranian Kamikaze drones lack a camera system for navigation or target acquisition. They must depend on a commercial GPS signal. As a result, the drone's strike may be thwarted if the GPS system is jammed, obscured, or turned off. Iran says the UAV can travel more than 1,550 miles, which would make it bigger and faster than the backpack-carried, switchblade Kamikaze drones that the US has supplied to Ukraine. According to Justin Bronk, a senior scholar at the Royal United Services Institute, the Shahed 136 provide a reasonably affordable option for governments and certain non-state organizations to undertake long-range strikes against fixed targets using GPS or INS navigation, or radars using an anti-radiation seeker. Iran's Kamikaze-style Shaheds made headlines earlier when the US accused the Islamic country of employing them in a concerted assault on Saudi Arabia's oil sector. According to reports, Shahed 136 drones have largely been deployed in Ukraine's Kharkiv area. These loitering munitions, like the Shahed 136, are cheap and easy to use. This could enable Russia to use swarm tactics, in which a lot of drones attack a target all at once. The commander of Ukraine's 92nd Mechanized Brigade's artillery said, these drones destroyed 2 152mm self-propelled howitzers, 2 122mm self-propelled howitzers, and 2 BTR armored infantry vehicles in his brigade's operating area alone. Russia's Shahed 136s are certainly an increasing problem for Ukraine. And this suggests an emerging contest between Ukrainian air defenses and large numbers of Iranian-made Kamikaze drones. According to a British Ministry of Defense intelligence analysis, Russia is utilizing these drones for tactical attacks along front lines rather than strategic targets deep into Ukrainian territory. Scott Crino, founder and chief executive of Red 6 Solutions LLC, told WSJ that These Iranian-made drones might give Russia, with a powerful counterbalance to high-tech US weaponry like HIMARS missile launchers, utilized by Ukraine. The deployment of Shahed 136 in the Ukraine conflict is undeniably affecting Kyiv's operational plans, he stated. Kryno also said, the Ukraine battlefield is so big that it is hard to defend against the Shahed 136. Western security officials, on the other hand, don't think these drones can change the game. They said, the drone isn't hard to shoot down.